Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Albert Police Service for the week of October 10th, 2014. The police service is reporting a steady weekend with 258 calls for service. There were 59 people arrested, with 29 being arrested for intoxication. The calls patrol members responded to the most were disturbances at 36 and intoxicated persons calls at 30. There were 8 people arrested on outstanding warrants, and 8 people were arrested and are facing new charges. There were 15 people remanded over the weekend who have made their first court appearance this morning at Prince Albert Provincial Court. The call breakdown is as follows. On Friday night, patrol members responded to 77 calls for service. On Saturday, 108, and on Sunday, they responded to 73. No updates this week, just 2 calls of interest that were generated over the weekend. On September 5th, 2014 at 3:30 a.m., the Prince Albert Police Service responded to a complaint in the 300 block of 15th Street West for a report of shots fired. The complainant told police they were awakened by a loud crack that had come from their picture window. When they looked outside, they saw a person thought to be a male run from their yard. Upon inspection, officers discovered the outside window pane had a hole in it. Police members initiated a canine track with police service dog Jagger in an attempt to locate the suspect. The track led to the police into the 400 block of 14th Street West, where 2 males were observed walking. They began to flee on foot once they spotted the officers. 1 male was apprehended a short distance away. The other male was located in the 300 block of 15th Street West, hiding inside a garage he had forced his way into. Further investigation revealed that the suspects had used a pellet gun to shoot out the window. The pellet gun was not located. 2 males, both young offenders ages 13 and 12, now face charges of mischief, break and enter, and breach of undertaking. File 2014-29430. On October 5th, 2014 at 9:25 a.m., the service responded to a business in the 200 block of 32nd Street West for a theft of motor vehicle complaint. The complainant told police he had left his car running and ran into the business. When he returned, his vehicle was gone. At 10:10 a.m., police observed the vehicle being driven in the 200 block of 33rd Street West. The vehicle pulled into a parking lot in the 3300 block of 2nd Avenue West and parked in behind a business there. The male driver exited and began to flee southbound on foot. A female who was a passenger stayed at the car and waited to speak to officers. Numerous officers attended the area and were able to apprehend the driver a short distance from the vehicle. 20-year-old male is facing charges of theft of motor vehicle and breach of probation. He will have made his first court appearance this morning at Prince Albert Provincial Court. Last week, the Prince Albert Police Service Communications Division conducted several interoperability training scenarios. Interoperability allows several emergency services agencies the ability to communicate together on a single designated radio channel. The Police Service Dispatch Center worked together with RCMP Communication in creating these training scenarios. Typically, the scenarios involve a multi-agency response that includes their police service, the RCMP, the Prince Albert Fire Department, and Parkland Ambulance. The objectives of the scenarios were to test current dispatch protocol and ensure radio communication is adequate between multiple agencies. Each scenario was then debriefed with all involved. The objectives were met, and communications between all agencies was deemed a success. Prince Albert Police Service will continue to train to the highest standards with our emergency services partners to ensure the safety and protection of the citizens of Prince Albert and its visitors.